Hey everybody, Roy Williams here. Remember, I am the guru of good health. If you want to know how to live to your genetic potential, there's probably nobody in the southeastern United States better to talk to than me. Of course, I believe in myself, and I think you should believe in yourself too. Why? Because you are made in the image of God. Don't ever forget that. It'll help you in life. Let me tell you what I want to talk about today, though. I want to talk about sleeping like a baby again. Have y'all noticed that as we age, we don't sleep as well as we used to? Have you noticed that when you get stressed, your lives are just so cram-packed with so much to do between children and jobs and all the stuff the schools and everything expects of you, we start to lose that ability to get into that deep realm of sleep where that's when you do your healing and your repairing. You got to remember, bodybuilders are a perfect example. They tear their body down by lifting heavy weights. And then what do? They have to take something a lot of times so that they sleep into that deep level of sleep, because they understand completely that the only time the body heals is when it's in that deep level of sleep. That's when it repairs damage. That's when it replaces dying cells and damaged cells and dead cells with new and healthy cells. So if you want to live to your genetic potential without disease, you've got to heal. It don't matter if you've got toxic poisoning from chemicals you're exposed to, or if your job just tears you down, if you're stressed and your cortisol levels are through the roof. And by the way, cortisol is a stress hormone, and when it's too high in the human body, you talk about accelerating the aging process. It's like stomping it all the way to the floorboard. And you want to get those cortisol levels back down as fast as you can. You can't stop them from getting up sometimes, but you can definitely do things to bring them back down into normal levels. And I'm going to talk to you about that today. In order to talk about what I want to talk about today, though, I'm going to have to cover a subject that has been, it's one of those cases where I told you long before. The Bible says the good Lord above himself, as a matter of fact, Jesus Christ said in the book of John chapter 8, verse 32, you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Well, if you believe that, then I want you to remember the opposite. The lies that you believe will hold you in bondage. And I'm one of those people that was held in bondage for years, because when I was in school, and you probably remember this too, they showed us videos and they told us that marijuana, hemp, was dangerous to the human body, would destroy the human body. But what they really got me on it, I remember this specifically, they said it will destroy your brain. It'll make you lazy. It'll make you where you cannot function in society. And you know what? I believed them until I found out the truth. And I want y'all to remember this. You look it up. I can't make this stuff up. There are two patents. There are two patents on marijuana, hemp. And there's a difference between hemp and marijuana. I'll come back to this in a second. But here's the thing I'm trying to get across to you. The United States government has the patents, and the patents cover two main things. Number one, it's proven the hemp oil itself is a proven antioxidant. Stops free radical damage in the body, which means it extends your life. But the most important one you need to know is that hemp, marijuana, whether it's marijuana or hemp, the oil itself is a neuroprotectant. In other words, they lied to us about destroying our brain. In reality, it protects our brains, it protects the neurons in the brain, and it can make you actually smarter. Now, that don't mean y'all run out and smoke a joint. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about hemp oil, okay? Let's get this straight. I'm not for anywhere near saying that anybody should be a regular user of smoking marijuana, because the smoking itself is horrible for the lungs. I'm talking about hemp oil. Hemp oil is going to be one of the biggest selling supplements in the history of the world because of what all it does to the human body. Neuroprotectant. It actually lowers bad cholesterol and raises good cholesterol. It's wonderful for pain. It's such a powerful anti-inflammatory that decreases pain and inflammation. So if you've got a lot of back pain or knee pain or joint pain, you may want to consider this. It comes in several forms. It comes in the liquid. It comes in the capsules. It comes in the gummies. And this right here is called a hemp balm. It's my favorite. But let me tell you what I love about it. You take one of these before you go to bed at night, and listen to me, you sleep like a baby again. I'm telling you the truth, I'm sleeping like I'm 19 years old again. I remember when I was 19, I didn't want to get out of bed in the morning. I didn't ever want to get up early. But now, this stuff helps me sleep like I'm 19 years old again. Y'all, I'm one of these people, I can set the clock in my head and I'll know when to get up. I have to set my clock when I take one of these things because I'm sleeping so deep and I'm having these beautiful dreams again. So I want to challenge you if you got a lot of pain, inflammation, want to protect your brain, if you want to sleep like a baby again, come by Herbs and More. Get you a small pack of hemp bombs. You get 5 of them for $15, but I want to tell you something. This is the real thing. You'll be so glad you did, and you're protecting your health while you do it. God bless all of you. We'll see you next time.